A little messy today. So I'm taking this thwart out. The middle one. The tripper. This boat is, I don't know what it weighs, it's almost 80 pounds or something like that. And this one weighs 36 pounds. It has this very contoured, comfortable carrying yoke. So I'm going to try and reproduce that from Swift. This is a piece of black locust. Supposed to be strong, very rot resistant. A lot of contours. It's kind of, you can feel along the bottom. It has a little belly under it. Overall, from here to there is 5 inches. It's almost 3 inches thick from the top of this down to the belly here. A lot of wood will be removed. I'll do some by hand, some on my bandsaw, my mill, which I don't have a shop bandsaw, but I have a jigsaw, so I'll be able to cut this. I can cut this angle and that one on my bandsaw, and I'll probably chop a little bit. Once this is all out, I think I could get this plane figured out and slice that off in some way, and do this with a grinder with a flapper disc on it. So if I put this down under here, and I can see how much belly is in this. There's about an inch gap between each side. Well, the stick is low, but yeah, so an inch. So I've got to map this whole thing out on that other stick. So I cut the so that's the given length. I can do that and map the. Once I get the end exposed, I can get the inch curve. This inch curve in it. Yeah. Right. Probably should have had a better work surface, but nice to have a nice saw. So marked center out, just rested on place here just for orientation. There's a little defect in here, but the rest of the grain is really pretty nice. So it'll be orientated this way. The yoke cutout will come out of this side. Interesting little, just the slightest little thing here. This is a little pocket, but if you get water in here, there's a little drainage ditch. So with that, I'd mark my inch belly. I gotta get some rounded lines on that. More lines, get it all laid out. Just put a stick along there. So I made a while back, I made this hacked out piece of cardboard, which will give me pretty close to that yoke. A little thickness comparison. And a little tip right there. So I've got to get the thickness here allotted. And then we'll get back to it. But I think I'm going to, these right here, this is about 2.5 inches wide, and my pattern was 3 inches. So I'm gonna cheat this down a little bit and freshen up those lines. Make some adjustments. This black locust has got to be as strong as the cherry. Has to be. So I'm not going to make this any heavier. So first thing I'm going to do is remove these sections. I'm going to keep the bottom flat for now. It's a nice reference. You can set it down without it wobbling all over the place. Later on, it'll be easier to just remove this section here instead of all of this. So these pieces here will get taken out. Cut the yoke, and then once this face here is clean to the proper size, then I can apply some kind of figure to that new face. Tried the jigsaw in that little case right there, and it almost dented it. This will take a while, but not as long as it does a jigsaw. Chop to the line. Might be a little high in here, but that's what the spoke shave and the draw knife will be for. Because I did not use a pattern equally on both sides applied to whatever faces, my lines aren't exact when I come across here. The one on this side's a little bit lower, so this will be my new normal. That's my new normal over here. This side here, I have to adjust this side. Spoke shave works really nice. A little grain going the wrong way right here. So you gotta shave back, of course. So that's 3. I was able to squeeze it into the jaws. I just got this smaller side here. Well, that's that step done. And my phone is like got 6% charge. It's gonna quit on me anytime. So I'm gonna still continue to keep the bottom flat. I might now I can apply the line back on there, that curve, to the sweep. And then I've got to get this raked profile across the. It's almost like a propeller. It starts out flat and then winds up and then comes back like that. And then I'll chop the bulk of that off and then form this bowl. Comes all the way over, up around. Before I go too much further, I'll make a pattern. I can extend it out longer so that I could put one in on the 20-footer that's put up out of storage. Oh, it's gonna be that color green. I think when this boat is done, it will weigh no more than this one. So I've marked this here all out. All the hash mark gets removed. So all along there, and then along this side over here, we have about a half inch drop from here over here. It drops about a half an inch and then rises back up. There's a little sag right in here. So I'll take this whole plane right off. Before I do that, I'll notch this out. And the battery is really low. Well, there. That's a good start. So between the little my little hatchet and one of those jobbies, I've got started to take shape. Now I've got to get this profile down along in here and back up that side.